Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. 高浜原にカムソマります。カムロギカムロミノミコトモチテスメミオヤガムイサナギノミコトツクシノイムカノタチハナノオドノアワギハラニミソギハライタモ時になりませる。笑いどの狼たち、もろもろのまがごと罪汚れよ。払いたまえ、清めたまえ、とまおすことのよしを。甘つかみ、ふにつかみやおよろずの神たちともに、雨の淵駒の耳振り立てて、きこしめせと、かしこみもまおす。弥勒大神守りたまえ先はえたまえ弥勒大神守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神、守りたまえ、先あえたまえ。教えみよや主の神、守りたまえ、先あえたまえ。ながら魂入えませ。ながら魂入えませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
God, Miroku, bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. Happiness. When people cannot detach themselves from greedy and unlimited material desire, they ruin themselves in spirit and body. How tragic it is. Many are blinded by greed and temporal pleasures, losing sight of the true path to eternal happiness. Freedom of choice is given to everyone. Through our thoughts, we can create heaven or hell. Two of our most common and characteristically human weakness are ego and attachment. In fact, they are so closely related they could be considered twins. Careful observation of any complicated unsolved problem reveals that its reason almost always lies in these twins. For example, some ego driven public officials with inordinate attachment to their offices are eventually forced to quit in disgrace. When business people place the pursuit of money and self profit before the good of their company and fellow workers, they often lose their fortune in the long run. The over possessiveness of one lover can actually cause the other to seek an end to the relationship. Individuals who make those around them suffer as a result of being obstinate and egocentric eventually bring about suffering for themselves as well. A major goal of religion is to help us rid ourselves of our overindulgent egos and extreme attachments. Ever since I learned this truth and begun putting it into practice, I have freed myself from a great deal of mental suffering. And in every area of life, I have experienced good results. The adage, do not worry about either the past or the future, is wise indeed.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. And thank you also for keep praying along with us for world peace. Faith experience I want to share with you this morning is from Mariana Araújo Canassa. She's from Araçatuba, São Paulo. Mariana is 31 years old, and when she was experiencing a very difficult period in her life, she was introduced to our church through a friend. On September of 2019, she received the worst news of her life, her mother's transition to the spiritual realm. At that moment, she thought she couldn't stand it. Despite all the support from family and friends, she felt alone and deeply sad. Her friend, seeing her in that situation, said that she would like to take her to a place where she would improve and took her to a Johrei center. Ariane spoke with the minister, who advised her on the importance of receiving daily Johrei. She experienced a lot of inner peace at the time of Johrei. However, soon sadness returned to consume her and take away her strength. So she didn't attend the Johrei Center every day as she thought she would. 2020, with the onset of the pandemic and the temporary closure of the center, she no longer received Johrei. Then in March of 2021, she was fired from the hospital where she has worked for 7 years. After some time, she felt a great need to return to the church, to seek God in Meishu-sama, and reorganize her life, which at that moment was upside down. Consequently, in August of 2021, she again visited the Johrei Center and talked to the minister. Mariana made a commitment with God that from that day on, She would dedicate with sincerity and dedication and make a pilgrimage to the sacred grounds of Garapiranga for the Meishu-sama's birthday service. Through the practice of Johrei and dedication, she realized that she was feeling spiritually stronger and grateful for everything that happened with her. Even if it wasn't as she wanted, she stopped whining and complaining. With a calmer, more serene heart, she was allowed to receive the sacred focal point of Hikari in December of last year. She joined the pilgrimage to the sacred ground and felt an inexplicable light and peace. She enshrined her ancestors through the Sorei Saishi protocol and began dedicating herself now as a member of our church. She had renewed the sparkle in her eyes and the joy she had once before. She now feels in peace, has a different understanding of life, and is more and more grateful every day for knowing and learning from Meishu-sama's teachings. In April of this year, she was allowed to get a job which completed the reconstruction of her life. Mariana continues to channel Johrei frequently, dedicating herself during services on every Monday. She's immensely thankful to God and Meishu-sama for the transformations in her life and the friend who guided her to our faith. Thank you very much for listening to this faith experience, to attending the service. Wish you a very wonderful day.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us, and we wish you a very blessed day.